From this very same podium, this same Prime Minister, a few months ago, said this.
I have always said, no deal is better than a bad deal.
You never meant it, did you? She never meant it. And this is what gets me down. It isn't that she's just the worst Prime Minister in my lifetime. She is the most duplicitous. How she gets away with it, how she's still there, is completely beyond me. On the other side of the channel, Monsieur Barnier, giving a press conference today. This is what he had to say.
You know who I'm talking about, don't you? At the end of our discussions, I asked Mr. Farage one question. Mr. Farage, I said, we're preparing the Brexit Treaty. I showed it to him. How do you see the future of relations between the European Union and the United Kingdom following Brexit? What's your vision? I asked him. And his reply was extremely clear. He said, Mr. Barnier, after Brexit
will no longer exist.
So these people want to destroy the European Union from inside and others from outside.
Very scared, isn't he? Very scared. Well, Monsieur Barnier, let me just tell you this. I don't think the peoples of Europe want to be governed by unelected bureaucrats like you. I think we want to live in nation-states, cooperate, trade together and be friends together. But isn't it funny? I am, for some reason, the bogeyman. But did you spot it? Where he said, this treaty. And we get lie after lie from our politicians and mainstream media, Mrs. May's deal. It's not Mrs. May's deal. She didn't write it. The European Commission wrote it with help from the German government. That's the way it works in Europe. And it's not a deal. It's a treaty. And it is a legally binding treaty in international law. And I'm sorry, Jacob. I'm sorry, Boris. I'm sorry, others. But actually, you're wrong. The biggest mistake we could make is to push this treaty through, because if we do, it's not Brexit and we may never get it. Extension, if we're not going to have no deal, which Mrs. May clearly has ruled out, extension is better than this treaty.